All right, today we're talking about everyone is entitled to my opinion, right? So, from America's favorite television reporter, wise and hilarious commentaries on the always fragile human condition. This is written by David Brinkley. I've never heard of him, but from '96. So yeah, I was 11. That makes sense. I've never heard of him. All right, let's see. Table of contents. Where would you be? Where would you be? All right, so there's no table of contents in here. So, yeah, we'll just jump right on in. Random page. Boom. We got February 15th, 1987. We've all been taught honesty is the best policy. Well, a new poll done for the U.S. News and World Report and CNN shows that 54% of the people polled agreed honesty was, in fact, the best. But 54% is not exactly an overwhelming vote for honesty. What do the other 46% think? We don't know. Furthermore, they were asked what people and professions they trusted the most. They said they trusted television and anchor people. All right. But they don't deserve much credit for honesty. They don't have any choice. 60% said they trusted their wives and husbands. Only 60%. The other 40%, I guess, are thought to be like the characters we see in the soap operas, cheating and lying. And finally, they said they trusted automobile repairmen 40% more than they trusted President Reagan 38%. Now, what does that mean? How do they know? How many of them ever had President Reagan fix their carburetors? This is stupid. Okay, let's random another day in history. Look at this. We got January 16th, 1983. Even with all of our problems, this week could not have been all bad when we had, as we did, a candidate for president who promised that if elected, he would give every person in the United States, man, woman, and child, 10,000 cash. His name is Lester Byerly. He's a house painter in New Jersey, and he has flipped or filed the papers to run for president. It is worth noting that neither Walter Mondale or John Glenn nor Gary Hart nor any of the most famous candidates has offered anything so attractive. He calls it trickle up economics. Well, Lester, it's a nice idea. It's generous and very democratic, since everyone gets the same amount, 10,000 for David Rockefeller and 10,000 for a baby 1 hour old and on welfare. My calculator cannot handle figures this big, but if my arithmetic is right, Lester's promise would cost 2,400,000,000,000, give or take a few billion. Where does he plan to get all that money? Print it, he says. Just print it. It is hard to say what a dollar would be worth if they printed them like that, by the carload. Maybe a nickel. This may not be the world's best idea, but at least we know in clear, precise terms what Lester would do if elected. What would Mondale and Hart and that bunch do? Who knows? So far, they have not offered so much as a quarter. You know what's funny? This is January 16th, 1983. Corona just happened. And it's kind of like what Lester said. Just give everybody $10,000. It's not a problem. It's kind of like the government did when they gave everybody $3,000 and said it's the trickle up economics, right? And he's laughing about, where are they going to get $2 trillion? What did we spend last year? Like 10? Right? Times have changed. There you go. Everyone is titled to my opinion. It's just fun to see this. This is funny. This is just to kind of see how people's opinion was back in the olden days. And it's not even that old. It's like when I was born. So basically my entire life, I was born in 84. So what day number 1 in here is November 22nd, 1981. So and basically it's 82. So we're 2 years before Eric was born, and this is what was going on in the world. And then where does it end? What year does it end? 1995. Let's see what we'll see. Ooh, that's a long time. 14 years, give or take. I have no idea. This is August 13th, 1995. I have no idea what to say about this, so I will briefly give the facts. In the Oklahoma State Prison, a man sentenced to death for murder was to be executed in a few hours. He said while he waited, he would like to take a nap. That alone was bizarre enough, sleeping through his last hours of life. But when the prison guards came to wake him up, he was out, unconscious. He had taken an overdose of something, apparently in a suicide attempt. They rushed him to the hospital, had him revived, then brought him back to the prison where they executed him. This is not 19th century Italian opera. It is 20th century true. Oh my goodness, just think of the common sense of this. So here he is, he's trying to kill himself. Right? He is on the verge of being dead. They bring him back to life just so they can kill him. People are screwed up, man. People are all the way screwed up. All right. 95, the 90s. All right, everyone's entitled to my opinion.